table. I'm Jasmine Queen, and today I'm excited to share a fun recipe you're sure to love. We're setting sail with my very own zucchini boats. Everything you see here came from our local Ingles just down the road, and you can find the entire shopping list right here on the website. To get started, I have some onions, green bell peppers, and mushrooms already sauteing in my cast iron skillet. And you can get onions pre-chopped at Ingles, you can get green peppers pre-chopped at Ingles. So we're gonna make this quick and easy recipe. I have some zucchini here. I went ahead and sliced it. I scooped out the seeds, and then I baked these guys for about 20 to 25 minutes in the oven. Brushed it with a little bit of olive oil so they're ready to be loaded with our Philly cheesesteak mix. We'll set those there until we're ready for them. And then I have steak here. I just got this already pre-sliced at Ingles as well. You see a trend here? I find everything I need at Ingles that's already done for me. So we're gonna get this in the skillet too. We'll push our veggies to the side just a little bit so we can make sure we get our meat cooked. I like to put a little bit of salt, give a little bit of flavor to the meat. There we go. And it doesn't take long at all for this meat to cook. This is a stir-fry steak, so it's thinly sliced, so that doesn't take too long. And while that's cooking, our veggies over here are sauteing. We have our mushrooms cooking. The thing I love about zucchini boats is they're so versatile. We're making a Philly cheesesteak zucchini boat today. Oh my goodness, there are so many you can make though. You can make taco boats, which are one of my favorite by the way. You can make pizza boats, you can make literally any kind of boat you could think of. You can make a breakfast burrito boat in these things. So super healthy because you're skipping the bread. That's gonna be our bread substitute. You know, we're not using a hoagie roll for the Philly cheesesteak rolls. When we do the taco one, we don't have to use a tortilla shell. We just use the zucchini. Holds all of our stuff in there. It's our vessel. All right, this steak is almost done. We can let's give that a mix all together so we can start getting the flavor in our steak from the onions and peppers and mushrooms. Perfect. Another version of this, you could go to the deli and get pre-sliced roast beef if you didn't want to use steak. You could use roast beef in this too, and that would be good as well. All right. Just a few more pieces need to get done, and then we'll be ready to load the boats. There we go. All right, guys, it looks like the steak is all cooked. My onions look good, my peppers look good. So I think we're ready to load these boats. Okay. Just a tip for you when you're picking zucchini for the zucchini boats, you want to make sure they're the thicker ones because you're going to cut them in half and load them. So you want to make sure they have enough room to get all this yumminess in them. All right, so we're just going to take this and scoop it out. Kind of have to hold them open just a little bit so this stuff will fit in them. Make sure each piece gets some mushrooms and get some steak. You want to be fair to all the people you're serving this to. There we go. And of course, if you have someone that's not a fan of zucchini, they could put this on a hoagie roll and still have a Philly cheesesteak. Right, there we go. Let's open that guy just a little bit. We'll put a couple of mushrooms in this one. There we go. And now we're going to top it with some provolone. I just picked this up in the cheese section of Ingles. So I chopped it up and I have a little grater here. So if you could get shredded provolone, that would work just as well. I just wanted to be a little fancy today, so I got this one. So we'll get this topped with some provolone. All right, the next step is we're gonna have to put this in the oven for about 5 minutes to let the cheese melt. So I'm gonna get this in an oven safe pan. I'm gonna let the cheese melt and I'll be right back in just a minute. All right, guys, I let these cook for about 5 minutes, pulled them out of the oven, and they're ready to be eaten. I want to thank you so much for joining me here at the Ingles table. Remember to explore the site for more great tips, tricks, and recipes. See you next time.